house and everything.
Clearing house.
So we met for like an hour in the fucking library, the school library. They shut the shit down. We was in there. Yeah.
I like that.
So
Fire, OD.
I just remember like they're like, all right, we gonna go back to the hotel. We gonna get on the phone. We gonna do these numbers, and you gonna hear back from us like within the next day. So hours are going by. My dad ends up driving back to New York.
How you feeling during all this? During and after? 'Cause I'm sure your mind's like, damn, this is Scotty right here.
Nah, I mean like to be honest, I wasn't tripping
Yeah,
because I wasn't tripping, but it was just like, yo, this like fuck all that shit. This is a fucking great opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Like forget everything else. You get to go to have a great education, and they got one of the best broadcast journalists. They got one of the best communication schools.
Yeah.
Okay, she did.
And alumni base, like my pops was thinking about like the alumni base. Everything after school, because he's even connected with people from Penn State with me being there. And just playing in front of 100,000+ every game, still, I mean, you can't fucking say no to that. So literally, it's probably like 7 p.m. They call back, I got an offer. And they like, Coach O'Brien's like, we offer you, are you gonna come? I was like, hell yeah. Got the offer.
Ain't no it's a but.
Now the hardest thing was the next couple days was when calling to tell the nigga like, I committed to Penn State. I'm gonna go to Penn State.
Scumbag.
He was tight. Cause yo, they was trying to get me to sign.
That day.
ASAP. They was trying to get me to sign and we was holding off. You know, they were calling me, calling my coach, calling my pops and everything. Then it all came down on me. I had to call the nigga and tell him like, I'm like, all right. He even came up to the school before I even did it, like just to meet with me. Not looking for me, just to meet with me and shit because he was all antsy and like,
as he should have been, clearly
trying to get this ball rolling, trying to get me to come.
So why didn't? So my question is, what was it about Temple that didn't make you want to sign right there?
Just because I knew it wasn't over. I knew it
for
wasn't.
Penn State specifically, or just like as a whole?
Just period. Because I'm like, you know what? I'm a sign. I mean, I'm a commit before some shit get pulled or something like that. So but I wasn't gonna sign yet because I knew it wasn't over.
You knew that.
That's like the opposite of one in the hands worth two in the bush. And nigga waited. And nigga dove into that bush. I respect that though. Yeah, that's crazy.
I knew it wasn't over though.
My question would be, how was it under Coach O'Brien?
Oh, it was great, man. Coach O'Brien was the closest thing at the time for me to see.
The league level, because I mean, he just came. Yeah. He was part of that Patriot trade.
Oh
coach.
yeah, he just won. Yeah, he just won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So he's the closest thing I got to see to a NFL coach, and then when he left, it was like, damn, it was a complete fucking 360.
What year was that when he left?
You was there for how long?
That was the end of my sophomore year.
So he left for that Texans job.
Yeah, right? Yo, and I'll never forget, it was fucking New Year's Eve. It was me and Capri. I don't know, you know Capri Corn.
Of course.
We was at my pop's crib and we was getting ready to go to Mount Vernon, to somebody's house. And get right. Fucking, he called me on the phone probably like at 11:30. Like letting me know, he was like, hey, like you're one of my guys, I just wanted to call you and let you know.
That's love.
And like everything you're hearing in the media. Like I just wanted to make sure I called, you know, everybody that I you know, have grown with. Yeah. Cause I was cool with his wife, his son, like even after he left, like me and his wife when I had a Facebook, we'd connect on Facebook, like how's everything, you know. So her was that, but O'Brien, playing under him, it was the best. I miss those days for sure.
Gotcha. And then I guess my second two questions would be, did that kind of set you up for those next steps? I guess like when you got to the league, you're like, okay, like I've been through this type of atmosphere before, or was it completely different? And then my second part of that question would be, when did you realize while playing at Penn State that like, all right, yo, the next level is really an option. Like, not like, you know, like it's a thought, it's a dream, but you're sitting here like, whether it was a play, you was in a game, certain atmosphere where you're like, or you seeing certain people you matched up against and you hearing the chatter of this person and you're like, wait, I know I'm better than this dude. I know that like it's right there for me. Like, I got it in my reach now.
Legit, I want to say, not after my freshman football season, not after my freshman year, but after
So
my
you
freshman.
redshirted your first year?
Nah,
Oh.
I was a true freshman, but I didn't really get the playing time until my sophomore year.
Gotcha.
So
What's the question?
fucking my freshman year, legit, I wasn't used to like all the football meetings, this and that. Like literally, training camp. That freshman year, training camp might have been the hardest thing I've ever been through. It to the point where like I called my dad, like crying. Like I didn't feel like myself. You know, I wasn't the man, and I've been through that before. But I've never been through it where I felt like I was drained. So
It's real.
he came
Like, I
up.
could just work harder in most cases, but this time be like, yo, like,
I don't know if I got it.
yeah, like I'm looking at the mountaintops getting higher and higher right now.
Yeah, so it was like, it just felt like I was taking too much on mentally. So legit, I remember he drove up. It was a 3.5 hour drive from North Shore. He drove up and legit sat down with me for like an hour at a Denny's. I'm crying in the booth, like we just talking. He's just giving me, you know, words of encouragement, words of wisdom. You know, like you work this hard and you come this far for what? Like you like it's okay to feel how you're feeling. It's okay to feel like you've been knocked down off your high horse, but now it's time. It's like you gotta do what you gotta do this season and let that work show. So went through my freshman season, you know, played here, played there, played in every game, but you know, played here, played there. And then after the season, I was locked in. I was a whole different person. Like I'm in the fucking indoor facility every fucking night and day working on my craft. Me and Allen Robinson, I don't know if you guys know the name.
Nah, I'm
He
not.
was on the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now he's on the Bears.
You know who he's dating?
Oh.
The light skinned joint. I'm
Alyssa,
Yep.
Alyssa. Oh, yeah,
Wait.
I know you talking
He's
cooking.
and he got busy. He did
did his
gets
thing.
busy.
Yeah, nah.
He gets
so
busy.
we'd just be in it, and like that's when I earned my starting job, my freshman year, right after the season was done. Like I just went into a dark hole. Niggas was leaving on weekends. Like even after going out on a Friday night, you know, I'll be up in Aluba, and that's our indoor facility.
Fine.
I'll be in there, that bitch at 8 a.m., 8 a.m. going in, and then everybody else would fall in at a certain time. We'd do like 1-on-1, 7-on-7s, but I was in there fucking working. Niggas would be going home, other niggas in my position, like some of my good friends. And he'll tell you, like, I could call him right now to this day and he'll be like, yo, I regret going home all them weekends. Because I was in there working.
That's
And
what
he was playing in
separates
front of
niggas
me
right there.
my freshman year. And after that, it was over. I took my position and I ain't never get that shit back.
That's
So,
My question is this, because I know there's plenty of people that we all know that haven't played football, whether it's high school, college, and everything like that. But specifically, like, what does it take for someone to really go from college to the NFL? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what really separates cats as far as that? Because I know there was dudes, I'm like, oh yeah, he's definitely going. He done smashed this record, this record, this record, this record. And it was either you played D1, D2, or D3. I don't know if cats in D3 would go to the league like that. But, like, what does it take for dudes to really step up and go to that next level, aside from just working hard? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's kind of hard to just say if you got it, you got it, because that's not the case at all. Because I know in a lot of people's cases where it's like,